Hello. So in this video, I'm gonna be teaching you something, right? I'm gonna teach you a thing, and hopefully, you can understand what I'm saying. Because I will say this: I'm not a very good English speaker, and there might be grammatical errors here and there. So I hope you'll understand what I'll be saying in the next few minutes or so, and I'll try to keep this very simple, just so you guys can understand it and you can follow along. But here we have a sketch that I prepared a few months ago. I didn't really get to finish it because I guess it's just not to my standards. But I'm gonna use it for this tutorial. Let's just say. So what am I gonna teach you this in this video? So um, I'm gonna teach you this simple method of achieving that color variation effect that you guys really seem to love. So I hope you learn something by the end of this video. And yeah, just let's just do this. Okay, see here. This is my sketch, right? Like I said before, and you can see that the lines that I used is it's in color black, and we don't want that because uh, we want to make this look as colorful as possible. So we don't want black. So I'm gonna Control plus U and then light it up a little bit. Right. I like to use green or yellows or oranges. Um, I think this one's good. Click OK. Now let me just lighten up this base color because I can't see shit. Alright, maybe put a little bit color in there. Mm, I want it to be a little bit cool. Something like this. Alright, something like this, right? And so the first thing that I usually do uh, is I'll be dabbing in colors that I want to I guess bleed through later in the process, and you'll see what I mean. So I like to put greens in there. All right, greens. Check the values as well. See, that green is too light. I can't work with that. I want something that blends seamlessly with this base that we have. See, this is good. Some green. And for the cheek parts, I want I want it to be a little bit rosy, right? So some warm colors in there. This will make sense in a bit. Again, check the values. That's a little bit too dark. And then for the lower part of the face, I guess just a blue will suffice, right? Uh, Something like this. This looks stupid, I know, but it'll make sense. I guess I made it a bit too dark. Let's make it a little bit lighter. That there. So, all right. So we have here. I'm just dabbing in colors, right? And why am I doing this? Now, this is because I want these colors to, I guess, I want to make uh, intentional, happy little accidents, right? So it's not really an accident, but I want it just sort of I just like to say it like that. So um, see, I'm not worried about the local color of the skin yet. I'm just dabbing in colors in there. Uh, so yeah, this is sort of like a cheat code, I guess you can say, but I don't really care. Right, so this looks about okay. Now this is the part where when I'll actually put the local color of the skin, so the actual color of the skin. So something like this, maybe. No, I don't want that. Not that one. No. That looks good. And then okay, keeping. I'll still pay attention to the form of the face, to the planes of the face, and I want the light source to be in the upper right corner, right? So I know that this cheek will be protruding a little bit, so that's where I'll put this color in, and you can see that I'm applying it very gently. I'm not going in like doing this, applying it very gently, right? And you can see if you zoom in, there's this color is different from this color is different from this color. So already you already have this like color variation going on, so you can just go ahead and color pick whichever area and use that as for the colors. See, so you're kind of developing this like palette thing going on, right? So yeah, my voice cracked a little bit. It's like 12 a.m. right now, so right. Okay, that looks okay. So I haven't done anything fancy, right? But this will look good in an instant. I can guarantee that. And this actually might not be easy uh, for you. Um, it might not be as easy as you think, but it's definitely worth a try. You can just try this. For the nose, I know that the nose will be protruding as well, so I'll put a little bit of color in there. Something like this. Might have made things look a bit dark, so I'm gonna just fix that real quick. See, no, I'm making a mess. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Let's put this famous triangle. I forgot what it's called, but I think it was named after a famous artist from back then. See, I'm not even like doing this. I'm just color picking because I have a lot of colors in there and I want to use it. I'm also still I'm not going in and doing the shadows just yet. I'm just worried about the placement of the light, right? So oh no, I scratched my screen. No, shit, man, this nib, I swear to God. I'm losing a little bit of color in the cheek area, so I'll apply it again. You can see if I convert this back to black and white, it looks okay. It looks decent. So let's make it a little bit lighter. It's just looking a bit too red. See, if you notice, I've barely done anything fancy and it already looks decent. I want a little bit of purple in there. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and color in the body a little bit. And let's actually make her lips a hot pink. I think it'll look good. Hopefully it'll look good. Check the values. Everything looks okay. Very low contrast. Alright. See, the lips are darker than the skin, so that's a good sign, I guess. I should have made her skin like a dark skin because it reflects colors better. But like I guess this is fine as well. You can really do a lot with like darker skin tones. You can see, but even this, like you can see, I've done nothing fancy. Just been putting in colors, and it already looks good. Now for the eye color, you don't want this part. You don't want this part to be full white. I will punch you in the face if you do that. Put something. Put a color that's closer to your skin color. Right, something like this. Right, maybe a little bit darker. And this part as well. Okay, those her eyes are a little bit too dark, so let's lighten that up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of a contrast in there. So you can see here that this part, this edge is sharp. That's because it's a cast shadow, and they tend to be sharper than just form shadows. So that's something that my professor confirmed to me, but I've been doing that like since forever. So yeah, cast shadows, sharper edges, and form shadows a little bit softer. So you can see here, this part is softer because this is sort of like a form shadow. You can see it creates this like soft and sharp effect. It's really cool. Now, of course, this comes with practice. So if you practice this enough, I'm sure your illustrations will look good in this style. You can see, let's actually put contrast here. So if you convert this to grayscale, it'll look like this. See, it looks okay. It looks decent. So if your grayscale looks decent, then I'm pretty sure your colors will look okay as well. I want her hair to be purple or blue. That's enough. Ooh, that looks good actually. Wow. I just pressed Control U to open up the hue and saturation thingy, and let's see what looks good. This looks good. Needs a little bit of trimmings. Okay. Let's put something like this. So you can see here that basically just putting in colors, not caring much really. Check the values, looks good. Maybe change it a little bit. No, something like that. That looks about okay. All right. Sorry if my keyboard is loud. I like my keyboard's loud because it I don't know, it makes me awake. I guess it keeps me awake. All right, that's the right. It's very loud. Okay, see, that looks good. All right, maybe a little bit of a green going on in here. Maybe a little bit of red. Let's put ambient occlusion in this part. Right? See, look at that. It looks okay. I forgot her eyebrows. See? Not much. I didn't really do anything fancy. It's just putting in colors. And you can see there's this variation effect going on. And it looks hella pretty. And some deep reds in here. See, I can just put whatever color. Right? It'll make sense. Right? You can see, look at that. If I convert that to black and white, see, it looks good. And that's why it looks okay as well. So definitely check your values when you're doing this, because you're basically just painting in color, right? You're not paint. I mean, you're painting colors, but like the thing that you should pay attention is like the values. So yeah, look at that. It looks decent. So definitely give this a try. And I'll end my video here because I'm really sleepy. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Simple. I actually tried recording this earlier. Didn't work. This is what it looks like. This one looks so much better. Oh man, I spent so much time with this. But look at that. This is not bad as well. So you can see that. Right? Guess you just need a little bit more definition in her eyes. Right? Ooh, look at that. Oh. But yeah, this one's a lot smoother because I spent a little bit more time there. But like, yeah, look at that. It looks good. So try it. Like right now, please.